In 1809, a young man stepped off a ship in Cape Town, South Africa. He was small, with a sharp voice, soft features, and a temper that could ignite a room in seconds. His name was James Barry, and he had just been appointed as an assistant surgeon in the British Army. To the officers who met him, Barry seemed unremarkable, almost fragile, but there was something in his eyes, a fire, a certainty, that made him unforgettable. No one could have known then that this surgeon carried a secret so large it would remain buried for half a century. Barry rose quickly. His brilliance on the operating table shocked hardened military doctors. He performed the first successful Caesarean section in Africa, where both mother and child survived, a miracle for the time. He fought epidemics, improved sanitation, and demanded better treatment for prisoners, soldiers, and the poor. He was arrogant, relentless, and often insubordinate, dueling officers who insulted him and defying governors who crossed him. But underneath the fury was a genius. By the mid-19th century, Barry was one of the most respected surgeons in the British Empire. Yet, whispers followed him. He never shaved in public. He wore platform shoes to appear taller. His voice never deepened, his frame never broadened, and he kept people at a distance, fiercely guarding his private life. Fellow officers gossiped endlessly. Some claimed he was a hermaphrodite. Others insisted he was simply too strange, too eccentric. But Barry never flinched. He fought his battles on the field and in the wards, never allowing curiosity to breach his walls. Then came the turning point. After decades of service, Barry retired and settled quietly in London. His temper faded into silence. His name slipped from the dispatches of the Empire. And then, in July of 1865, James Barry fell ill with dysentery. Days later, he was dead. A simple soldier, a decorated surgeon, gone. The army prepared a funeral with full honors. But when the maid came to lay out his body, she screamed. What she discovered shocked not only the army, but the entire nation. James Barry was not a man at all. He had been born Margaret Ann Bulkley, a young woman from Cork, Ireland, who had disguised herself as a man to attend medical school at a time when women were forbidden to practice medicine. For 50 years, through war, plague, and empire, she had lived and died as a man. The army tried to suppress the truth. Officials ordered silence, hoping to bury the scandal. But word spread like wildfire through London's streets. How had a woman infiltrated the most male-dominated institution of the 19th century? How had she outwitted generals, statesmen, and doctors, and risen higher than most of them? The answer was simple: brilliance, fury, and an unshakable will. Margaret Bulkley had reinvented herself as James Barry, carving a path through prejudice with nothing but determination and deception. The world only learned the truth when it was too late. Today, James Barry is remembered as both a pioneer of modern medicine and one of history's greatest impostors. The surgeon who lived two lives, the doctor who changed the world in disguise,